Hi everyone. So I heard something today that was really powerful about no free will or choice. Um it really kind of I just like to hear different understandings and perspectives of this the same thing over and over clearly. But I feel like this would help a lot of other people that don't exist. But anyway, um it resonated for me really well in my understanding. But Rupert Spira, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. Um, I think the video was called "What Is Choice," and Byron Katie has been my pointer along this path. So she teaches non-duality, but in a more radical and compassionate way through the work. So I'm going to tie these both in together. But Rupert Spira said in that video, let's say you have the thought comes up, okay, I want coffee or tea. I want coffee or tea. The next thing that happens is something arises in you, something arises in the conditioning, let's say, that wants coffee. The next thing that happens is the you goes, I want coffee. So that was a apparent 3-step process. But what happened in that process is if you realize it, you attached to the preference. So the preference already arose in the conditioning, and then the you was created. The you thinks that it wants coffee and decide and labels and creates an identity out of that. So once again, you don't exist until you label name. The moment you said I want coffee is the moment separation happened. That was already happening. You didn't have to the identifying with the things that play out is what keeps us separated, keeps us under the illusion of separation. But there's just movement. The character, the conditioning is just moving through the dream. That's it. And the dream is the apparent reality that's happening. But yeah, that was just a pretty simple explanation. I decided to share. For Byron Katie, she in her awakening story, she said a roach crawled across her foot, and the moment she opened her eyes and she seen it, before her mind or the ego, whatever you want to call it, could get afraid or label roach crawling across foot or even name the experience, something split. Like she was able to wake up to reality before the labeling happened, and that caused the end of suffering for her in an instant. That's rare that it happens for people in that way, but for her, that's what happened. The roach crawled across her foot, and before the mind could attach and label and create separation, she woke up. It didn't. She woke up before it hit, if that makes sense. So that's what's going on. That's all that's going on. I said it in my past videos. That when you're sleeping, there is no I, no problems, nothing, no pain, no problems, nothing. The moment you wake up, I'm up. Separation is has began, in a sense. I'm up. There is a wall. There is a tree. I have to go to the bathroom. All of the story starts to happen the moment the I is up and starts thinking that it is starts labeling and naming the choices and the movements and the things that appear throughout life. That's it. That's all I got.